Salam students, in this session I will continue the discussion of the lesson rate of reactions. At the end of this session you should be able to determine graphically the average rate of formation of a product B within an interval of time, to define the initial rate of formation of a product B, the instantaneous rate of formation of a product B, and also to deduce graphically the variation of the rate of formation of a product B with time. The first objective is the average rate of formation of a product B. Consider the reaction, which is the oxidation of iodide ion by peroxydisulfate ion to produce iodine and sulfate ion. The adjacent graph shows the kinetic curve of formation of iodine, which is one of the products given by the oxidation of iodide ion. The question is determine graphically the average rate of formation of I2 within the interval of time 2070s. To answer this question, we should apply two steps. The first step is to write the definition, and the second step is to calculate the value of the average rate of formation of iodine. So we write first the definition. The average rate of formation of a product B, the product B is iodine of I2 within the interval 20s 70s is equal to the slope of the secant AB on the curve concentration of I2 as a function of time. So we should draw a secant, which is a straight line that cuts the curve at 2 points. At the points A and B of abscissas TA equal 20s and TB equal 70s respectively. So this is the definition of the average rate of formation. Now we are going to calculate the slope. The slope represents the average rate of formation of iodine. So we write rate I2, we put bar to represent the average rate of formation equal, which is the slope of the secant AB. Now we are going to draw the secant on the graph. The abscissa of point A is 20. This is 20. We draw a dotted vertical line till it cuts the curve at point A. This is point A. Then we locate the point B. Its abscissa is 70, which is at the halfway between 60 and 80. We draw a dotted vertical line till it cuts the curve at a point B. Then we draw the secant. This is the secant A, B. Now you can calculate the slope of this secant. The slope represents the average rate of formation of iodine. As you know in math, the slope equal y over x, delta y over delta x. Y is the concentration, y-axis is the concentration, x-axis is the time. So we can write delta concentration I2 over delta T. So concentration of I2 at B minus concentration of I2 at A over TB minus TA equal. TB is 70 minus TA 20. The concentration at B, concentration of iodine at B, now from the graph we draw a dotted horizontal line from point B till it intersects the concentration axis. The value is 4.7. The concentration of iodine at 70, this is 70, is 4.7 minus the concentration of iodine at point A at abscissity equal 20 seconds. Okay, it's 2.4. 2.4. Now we put brackets times 10 to power minus 2 because each value on the concentration axis is multiplied by 10 to power minus 2. You can use calculator to calculate the value of average rate of formation. Now we write the unit. Mol dot L minus 1. This is the unit of molar concentration with time in seconds, so we write as minus 1. So to determine graphically the average rate of formation of any product, the first step you should write the definition of the average rate. The second step to calculate the value. Now we are going to define the initial rate of formation. Initial rate of formation of a product P. The same graph. I will use the same graph. Where is the graph? Okay, control. The same graph. Okay, definition. What is the definition of the initial rate? The initial rate of formation of a product P. The product in this example is iodine, so the initial rate of formation the initial rate of formation of I2 is equal to the slope of the tangent. So we draw a tangent to this curve. The slope of this tangent represents the initial rate of formation of iodine is equal to the slope of the tangent to the curve concentration of I2 as a function of time at a point of abscissa t equals 0. Initial rate t equals 0. Now we draw a tangent to this curve. Draw a tangent to this curve at a point of abscissa t. So the slope of this tangent represents the initial rate of formation of iodine at t equal 0. The calculation of initial rate is not required. Now, the third one, instantaneous rate of formation of a product B. The product B is iodine. So what is the definition of the instantaneous rate? The instantaneous rate of formation, the product is iodine, so we write of I2 is equal to the slope of the tangent, also tangent, slope of the tangent, to the curve concentration of I2 as a function of time at a point of abscissa t, which does not equal to 0. So we choose any t, for example, this one. It cuts the curve at this point. This is an instant t. Now we draw a tangent to the curve at this point. So the slope of this tangent represents the instantaneous rate of formation of iodine at this instant. The difference between initial rate and instantaneous rate، يعني الانيشال rate هي instantaneous rate بس هي special one لأنه at t equal 0 فبنسميها initial rate. الانستنتينيوس rate هي rate at any instant between 0 and infinity. اوكي مثل ما شايفين إذا بدنا نعرف ال variation of the rate of formation of iodine as a function of time, we can name this tangent T0 و this tangent بنسميه T1. هيدي T1 نعمل instant T1 tangent T1. So السلوب يعني الكونكلوجن إنه السلوب هو الريت. فإذا بدي أعمل comparison للسلوب of the tangent T0 and the slope of tangent T1 فينا نعرف إنه السلوب of T0 is greater than the slope of T1. هيدي بالماث نحن بنعرفها إنه كل ما يكون straight line oblique towards the x-axis، يعني كل ما يميل باتجاه الاكس axis السلوب لإله بقل، لأنه إذا بدي أرسم straight line parallel على الاكس axis السلوب لإله بيكون equal to 0. فكل ما يميل ال straight line towards the x-axis اللي هي هون يعني t axis the slope decreases. يعني في يقول إنه the slope of t0 is greater than the slope of t1. معناتها ال rate of formation of iodine decreases with time. وكمان في يقول إنه الماكسيموم ريت هي على t equal 0، يعني الانيشال ريت هي الجريتست ريت، لأنه هيدا التانجنت اللي رسمته على t equal 0 حيكون عنده الجريتست سلوب. فبنقول هون بالفورث اوبجكتيف deduce graphically the variation of the rate of formation of a product B with time. هذا السؤال بيجي بالامتحان، يعني بعد ما نرسم الجراف بيسألني deduce the variation of the rate of formation of a product B with time. اوكي، بعد ما ارسم الجراف بروح على الجراف برسم 2 tangents 2 distinct tangents مثل ما انا عامل هون. بنحط بأول ستيب كمان لنجاوب على هذا السؤال كمان عندنا 2 steps. بأول ستيب بنحط الديفينيشن، نقول the average rate the rate of formation. هون لأنه عم نحكي عن instantaneous rate مش عن average rate، فبنقول the rate of formation of product B، هون ال product هو iodine of iodine is equal to the slope of the tangent to the curve concentration of I2 as a function of time at a point of abscissa T. نرجع بنقول referring to the graph, slope of T1 less than slope of T0. Therefore, the rate of formation of I2 decreases with time. ما تنسوا تعملوا لايك وشير وسبسكرايب.